you started off like as a creative director at first, but you stepped more into like an administrative producer role.
Yeah.
You do a lot of people don't see that you do a lot of paperwork. You do a lot of cost sheets. You make sure that we're fed on set for
Definitely.
real. You know, like you make sure that, okay, we need this, we need to reimburse that. A lot of moving parts behind the scenes, man. How is that really like?
Man.
Welcome to another episode of KAP Collectives,
where knowledge meets power.
Brody.
What it is.
Man,
that's my brother right here, man. My brother Max.
Come on, man. But man, I want to tell the people really how we met, and I remember it vaguely, but the first time I ever met you, I was PA on Greatest Shoot.
Yeah.
I don't remember the artist's name.
It was Vaughn, I believe.
Vaughn?
Yeah, Vontae or something like that.
We was in
N&B.
We was in some type of like project type area, you feel me?
Yeah.
First time I met Keith, that's when Keith still had the mohawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know Keith with the mohawk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my God.
And when I saw you, I was like, man, you look familiar.
Yeah.
I didn't know it's because we went to the same high school. Because you're a class above you.
Yeah.
So that was the first time I ever, met you and stuff like that. But I never knew that it was going to be the beginning of a long time relationship between us, man.
Honestly, man, that's so funny that you bring that up.
Yeah.
Like, even the same thing with P. Like, I know that we all went to the same high school, but it's crazy that I always hear stories that you guys see me in school or you guys saw me in the hallways, but I'm like, bro, I never saw none of y'all boys. Yeah. But it's crazy y'all all knew the people that was around my circle as well too. So that was totally interesting. I was like, dang, like, this person, like, y'all know that person too. Like when you was on the phone with Boma the other day, and I was like, bro, I literally was with that man.
Literally, man. So a lot of your classmates, because I played ball with a lot of your classmates. Yeah. And stuff like that. So it's interesting, man, that like we're filming together, not just filming together, but we just really have a brotherhood.
Yeah, facts.
It's a lot deeper than just film.
Yep.
A lot of people don't know that. Like, they see us on set together with the BTS and stuff, but we actually hang out in real life. Like,
facts.
He's always at my place. Like, I say, hey, Keith, I'm not doing nothing. You could come over. Like, he's at my house,
the man.
Man.
Stay like 5 minutes away from me, so
so
I mean, shoot,
man.
Yeah, buddy. I don't even know where to begin. Like, okay, I got a question. So, like, my question to you would be like, how has our relationship grown to you? Just from the film aspects, because we met in what? I was still doing PA work, so I want to say like 2020. Yeah. Maybe 2019, maybe. But I want to say like how was that relationship and how has it grown for you?
Man, I think with me and you, man, it's definitely grown. Like even for the first time we met, I probably only said what's good to you.
Literally, it was two different people.
Two completely different people. But over the years, man, we just worked on more sets, man. And even when we decided, the five of us, me, you, Greatest P, decided to come together and make a production company. Yeah. I really think that's what rocket our relationship more, because we was on more sets together. And like I knew that I could come to Keith for treatments. I know I could come to Keith for a second eye. Yeah. And a lot of things. Like, you was the first person I was like, okay, like I need help creating something. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna come to Keith. I ain't gonna lie. Even though you charge like 200, at the time you charged like 200 a treatment.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, okay, this is my dog. I'm gonna come to him. So
funny that you bring that up. I remember when you were still doing music videos. You probably don't remember this, but you came to my house one day, and I literally was in my room showing you how to do treatments. Yeah. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't remember that.
But yeah, you came over to my house and you was like, hey, Keith, I need help with creating treatments. And I sat down, and that was like the beginning too. Yeah. So it was probably like a small, like little lesson or whatever. But
let me tell you, man, like, I'm not when it comes to like concept making, I'm not the most creative. I could do composition, I could do framing, I could do a whole lot of stuff when it comes to the technical side of film, but like coming up with a concept and stuff like that, that's not me. I come to Keith. You know what I'm saying? So he's the person I come to like with ideas like, Keith, can we do this?
Yeah.
You know, like even with your knowledge, you know, with one thing that a lot of people don't know is that you're really good at managing a budget.
Yeah.
You know, like you let me know, like, can we do this? You feel me? Like, is this possible?
Let me tell you how funny. It's a how I say, it's not it's the truth of the matter. Not the truth of the matter, but it's like just life lessons in general. It be times where, especially doing freelance, you like, man, I ain't got no bread. I ain't got no money for next week. I got this amount of money for this week. So it's like just knowing how to just manage what you have, and then you take that same knowledge. I believe like just life in general has taught me how to manage, even when it comes to the production side of things, where I'm like, hey, I think we could save like $100 here, or hey, I think if we do this, or if we book this earlier, we book it at this date or at this day, let's not do weekends. You save money doing those little tedious things.
It saves you
a
lot
of money when you pay attention to those things. You know what I mean? So,
and how, because you know, like I know you started off like as a creative director at first, but you stepped more into like an administrative producer role. You do a lot of people don't see that you do a lot of paperwork. You do a lot of cost sheets. You make sure that we're fed on set for real. You know, like you make sure that, okay, we need this, we need to reimburse that. A lot of moving parts behind the scenes, man. How is that really like?
Man, I'd say it comes with time. But just from an experience standpoint, man, you know, I'm always someone who always take care of the team first before I take care of myself. As you guys know, when I even hire you guys get paid like 2 days earlier, or even before you, or the day of. You know what I mean? I never like to send people home after working for me or doing a project with me, and then having to wait for payment. So that's how I do. I always make sure, like, okay, my team's straight. I know they help me. I'm paying them for their labor, their hard work. I know they're good. I'll go ahead and take care of myself at the end and the back end. So when it comes to the aspect of just, hold on, let me hold, because we got a little plane flying over us real quick. But to piggyback on what we were talking about, just the whole aspect of making sure that everybody is straight is my main agenda when it comes to the producing things, and all the little paperworks, contracts is signed. Because remember, there'll be times where, like, if we're shooting something and you want to make sure that everybody's okay with being on camera. That's one of the things I learned on bigger production as well. Is like they sign either if it's an NDA or if it's like
release
even
forms and stuff.
Release forms as well too. So it's like you got to make sure that all these papers are signed. So when the video comes out, it's no problem. You know what I mean? Because if something goes left or something goes wrong, bro, before the director, they may come to the producer first and be like, hey, what happened? You know what I mean? You can't make your team look bad, because remember, like, a lot of people don't know, producing, you're the head. You're kind of the head of the project. The director manages everything on set, but the producer is I believe the producer is the one. If you have a bad producer, you're gonna have a bad project, or your day is gonna go terrible. You might be missing parts here, missing parts there. You want the director to be easy and chilled, because the producer handled all the situations already.
Honestly, man, even just to segue into like another aspect of that, film is such a well-oiled. It has to be a well-oiled machine. Because everyone literally has to be on the same page.
Facts.
You know, like your producer, from your producing, to the director, to your DP, to even like your G&E guys, man, to even to your PAs. You know, like if everyone's on the same page, it makes the set move real smooth.
Totally.
And you know, I know for you, like, it could be a lot of work because you're responsible for a lot of not just things, but a lot of people.
No, definitely
as well. So
I always make sure I try to work. I do my best to bring that positive vibe on set as well too, man, because you don't ever want to be like easily upset with a person, especially if the person is doing a job for you, man. You always want to make sure you're respectful, a respectful person, always a positive person on set. So
we appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, bro, I think even what I learned from you, I contribute into my own you know, my own business.
Yeah.
The administrative aspects of just making sure that contracts, you know, making sure that payment is good. Like what I took from you also, like my guys get paid before we leave to go shoot a wedding. You know, like
that's always good vibes, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, it's always a good day when we get paid. Sure. But so it's a lot I learned from you, Great, P, James. Like collectively, you guys are the reasons that I am the unified person that I am today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, man. That's a lot of things you've done for me too, man. Like one of the things is being more open. I never wanted to do weddings, right? But once I saw Max, it was one time I got hired to, it was one of my homegirls, it was her wedding, and I brought Max along during the time. And then that
was my first ever wedding ever.
Yeah. So after it was Naomi's wedding, I believe.
I remember.
So after that day, were we close for real like that?
We was close, but let me tell you, me and Keith are significantly closer than where we started. Like we are like two peas in a pod type close. No,
it comes to the point where even at church, bro, a lot of people call me him. I'd be like, bro, I understand we both wear glasses, but damn.
Yeah. Like we close, man, but Naomi's wedding was the first wedding I ever even touched.
Yeah.
You know, like actually working behind scenes and just being in that environment. Because I remember they asked you, you did it for them, and then I was just now starting. I just now was starting up the wedding, opulent gallery, everything.
I remember.
I didn't have no wedding under my belt. I said, I'll come for free.
Yeah, you did, and you did.
I came for free.
Yeah. I didn't even have, well, of course, from a family standpoint, I wanted to look out for them. And I didn't even know what to charge for weddings. Because mind you, I didn't. Hitting me up for weddings, man. You see my page? At the time, you see my page? So I never thought I would get hired or get called to even do a wedding. So just being within that realm of the wedding game, man, you have brought that to me. And I know I get annoying sometimes. If you guys don't know, I have my favorite gospel song called "The Blessing," and it's not technically a marriage song, but some of the things that they sing on that track, it leans a lot on wedding, talk about family and children. So they play that at a lot of weddings. So I'm always in the headsets and I'm singing these songs.
Always.
I'm singing this song in the headsets to Max all the time, and Max is just like, oh my gosh.
Cause we're so different. Like when I'm working, like I'm like stoic, like real serious, like this. Keith would be having the grandiose time. Like he'd be like, I'd be like, Keith, like, oh, we good on camera too?
Bro, I'll be chilling.
Yeah.
I promise I'll be chilling, man.
But it's good vibes, man.
Yeah, it's not saying I don't take the job serious, because, man, again, there's always a time to play, but it's always a time to be focused.
Yeah.
And I believe if you have that balance, man, you'll be a great person to have on set.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Because there'll be moments where, like, let's say you having a serious moment, right? You locked in or something bad might happen, but you might need a brother to come cheer you up and let you know, like, bro, it's okay. You're doing a great job. You made a mistake, but let's move forward. Let's go ahead and get these other shots. We got a whole rest of the night to look forward to. You know what I mean? So that's the vibes I always try to bring on set. Again, like to always piggybacking on just trying to be a positive person always on set, man, because it be times where like so much people be so locked in and so focused. They kind of be green to the team and yelling. And I'm like, I understand at the end of the day, you got a job. You want to make sure everything goes well. And I do my best to always provide that, especially when somebody hired me.
Yeah.
Whether that's somebody like first time working with me, that's me being your second videographer, third, whatever you may need me to do that day. But I always bring that A game, and I respect the fact that I'm working for you. You know what I mean? But I always try to have a balance to always be that upbeat person and have fun with it. You know what I mean? We love this industry. We love the game, of course, but always have fun with it. It don't always have to be something so serious.
Yeah,
and,
man. Man, sets and work, man, it should be fun.
Yeah.
It should be fun. I know we do this for work and stuff like that, and it's, people hiring us, people are paying us money, but we don't forget, like, we're good at what we do.
Facts.
Like, we've been doing this for a long time. We're good at what we do. Like, if I look like, for example, me, you, James, we always cracking jokes.
Yeah,
on set.
I ain't gonna lie.
We always cracking jokes on set, like, you know. But it's
oh my god.
It's because we know, like, okay, yeah, we know that we can execute.
Yeah.
And we know that we're good at what we do. So it's like, you know, like it's everything's fine. Like everything's okay. So
nah, man. Totally agree.
So yeah, man. I will even also say, man, just like you going into commercials.
Yeah.
You know, you go into commercials and you just stepping out of the realm of comfortability and be like, okay, I wanna change up.
Yeah.
The avenue of film that I'm in. So how has that been for you?
It's been a lot of people don't know this, but it's been a challenge, I must say.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a challenge because it's like, you know, you're so used to one avenue of work, and people know you for this thing, and you're like, all right, now you just randomly want to go ahead and switch it up. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know this, but I'm gonna just be real. We always got a plane, man. We won't wait for this plane to get over us.
And a Camaro.
And fast cars. but yeah, man, I just really got closer to God, man. I'll just be real. That was one of my main things, was getting closer to God. Jesus Christ was my main thing. So for me, it's like, I know within the realm of film, it's so much other things than just staying in this one box and what people know you for. And I was like, you know, I was looking at the things and I'm like, I still just do music videos, but I just do more R&B, more pop, something more chill. But I really wanted to get out of the whole rap game. I didn't want to be in the hood no more. I didn't want to be in all these other things. So I'm like, you know what can have a longevity for me, and what can get me outside of my box. So I started looking at commercials. I started looking at the corporate work as well too. So that's what really made me, okay, you know what, I was in this box for so long, let me get outside my box and get uncomfortable. But it's been a challenge, man. There's so much I gotta learn, bro. Branding strategies, sending emails, marketing, bro. I used to just hit these artists in the DM and be like, yo, let's shoot a music video. I'm charging. And they'll be like, we out. But then it's like, you can't get discouraged. Like for me, I'm learning to not get discouraged when I don't get responded DMs, when I don't get responded emails. You just got to keep going. And one thing my fiance right now is encouraging me to do is do a lot of free work when it comes to the corporate realm. Because if you think about it, you do all this corporate work and people don't know it, so don't have to know you shot these things for free. But now you got to put a corporate portfolio now. Now you can send these to businesses, you know what I mean? Another thing I'm doing right now is I always wanted to open up my own studio called Real Vision Studios. I still have that in the works, but as of right now, I wanna be known for corporate stuff right now. So a lot of things are gonna be changing, and a lot of things I'm looking forward to. Creating a Keep the Arc website that shows you straight corporate work. You know, I have so many ideas that I want to do just moving forward within these upcoming months as well. So that's where I'm at. But it's been a challenge to get out of that, and knowing that, man, I could make thousands of dollars a month doing God knows what, you know what I mean? But I just decided to stick with it, learn, challenge myself, and just opening new doors for myself, you know what I mean? So that's where I'm at right now with everything.
Man, you said something about free work. Even that, I feel like that could apply for, you know, new videographers, photographers, or even people transitioning into a different avenue, whether it's film or, you know, whatever business that may be. I think there's nothing wrong with free work. You know, or if you don't want to call it free work, call it a spec project.
A spec project.
Passion project. And I feel like that's what I would give to, you know, people that want to transition, people that's new to, you know, a new avenue in their life, you know?
That's where I'm at right now. Kind of like a reset button in a way. But it was great talking to you though, man.
Likewise.
So much things. There's so much other things that we could talk about today, but man, we have so much episodes coming, man. So we'll definitely piggyback on so much of these other things we'll talk about, man.
And man, if you like this episode, we got a lot of other episodes just like this. Check out our channel, check out our Instagram, and we hope to see you on the next one.
For sure. All right, my guy.